Well, it's not that I'm not thanking you because you don't deserve it, but because you are an integral part of the team. And now we'll have Tomás Fernández del Castillo from the University of Jaén. Thank you very much, my dear friends and colleagues, after many years working together. First of all, I would like to thank the organization, especially Mario Carrera, for having invited us. And that was managed last week. So then I would like to thank him for the whole management and for all his effort put in bringing us to tell you about our last experience. I'm going to tell you the experience that we had with gvSIG in the studies, in the grade studies and the master. And I am coming in representing the department. So F5, you should push F5, please. And I'm coming in the representation of the cartographic of the University of Jaén. My colleagues are working with gvSIG, although I know what they are doing. So I'm going to introduce the structure of the studies, and I'm going to see the different examples that we have been using the works for the end of that grade, the University of Jaén, and we have a title of First of Engineering Cartography, specifically. As we see in the logotype, this year we're proud to be 25 years. That means that for 25 years we have been teaching this engineering, and now we are in grade, of course, but we also deliver classes in other branches like civil engineering, mining, and others. We have official Master 1 in full in geospatial technologies for intelligent technologies, and this year we started with a technology, intelligent technologies, and on the other hand, the master that I hope gets into operation next year, which is physics applied to engineering, apart from our own masters. And if I have the time, I'll tell you that later on. Regarding the grade studies, they started 4 years ago. We just finished them, and this course we had the first promotion. There are many subjects in which we have been using gvSIG. Our approach in the grade studies, I remember the meetings that we had 5 or 6 years ago, and we wanted to change radically the previous model. Up to then we had been using proprietary software, and we wanted to use open software with the advantages that this has for our students. In the first course, in the first year, with the subject of cartography, I'm going to explain about the cartographic subjects, and then we have photogrammetry and teledetection too, the geographical information systems in the third year. And in the fourth year, we have different tools as such of infrastructure of spatial data, and the work which has to be done at the end of the grade studies. So I would like to mention quickly, these are examples taken from the works of the students. This is an initial subject, and the use of gvSIG was limited to the preparation of theme maps and topographic maps. In this case, a topographic map with the different layers coming from different official repositories, and also in higher level subjects. We have different geographical information systems used, and the use of the software has been much wider, as it is the case of the geographical information systems in the third year of the grade. So here we have a subject in which we have a practical exercise, which is geomarketing and spatial analysis. The objective of the practice is to perform some geomarketing spatial processes so that the student can be aware of the possibilities of the use of this software. We were using gvSIG in the whole process, from the preparation of the information, the loading of files, the loading of data in conventional databases, that of the customers, that of the plants, or we had to geocodify these places, and we were preparing different types of maps and different types of analysis. First of all, there is a simple preparation. Besides the geolocation of the centers and the clients, depending on where they go, in order to see if the clients go to the closest center or to other centers. A simple analysis have been done, simple because it's the first practice for some students, and basically we were studying whether the customers went to the closest center and why, which were the reasons to do that. Then here the customers were analyzed in based of the social category, the number of children, whether they have car or a car or not, the number of children of the family, and then they were asking why some specific customers were going to a center and not to a different one, and that's the geomarketing, more or less. In higher courses, of course, each time and that we are advancing the possibility of working, first of all, we have a simple cartographic representation, then an analysis, and in different subjects such as infrastructure of spatial data, and then gvSIG, we could do more complex exercises. the student was using the gvSIG, and we were also using GeoServer networks, GeoNetwork, GeoServer, and CAT MD-Edit. Based on this, the students were collecting the information from official sources. In these cases, theme maps were prepared as a geographical area. All the information in this area is prepared as a gvSIG. That means that the layers were loaded. In some cases, we were connecting to special services from IGN or whatever it is, or the Cartographical or Mapping Institute of Andalusia. And the information was prepared. We had reference studies, which was the meta-analysis, what is necessary, and the gvSIG was using the preparation process in order to finally they create the map servers, including, for instance, metadata. In other subjects in the fourth course in SIG solutions, and then different objectives were approached, and we could use gvSIG more than others. And the first objectives we had the creation of different pages, and that had an important role. We are developing an exporter and importer of data, some analysis. Other objectives, as for instance small applications, working with Android for the creation of a display that integrates the accelerometer, magnetometer, and sensors, GPS sensors, were done with Android, and we were also assembling small sets of sensors and program them in order to accept the outputs. The use of gvSIG has been very important in some of the subjects, especially in that of cartographic or mapping analysis. But the works at the end of the grade, they have been very important, not only in geomatics, in which we have just a few people, because it's the first. We are all getting older. This is our 25th anniversary in this grade, and that's technical engineering in topography. We were doing different works in, for instance, different tourism works. The model of data were more or less complex, and of course. And then we have also many students from north of Africa, especially Morocco, and also some works was done on Morocco for tourist use, although we do not have much data from Morocco. And here we have in between 25 and 30 projects in which gvSIG has been used as the main tool for the performance of these end-of-degree projects. This is a project for the the use of biomass, different layers on the density of olive trees, and we'll see how, based on the pruning, the pruning works that could be used as a biomass. We also, this was a very interesting work which was done in Ciudad Real. The work was done with gvSIG too. And in a more advanced project, well, this work, which is the development of a 3D printing module for elevations models. The whole procedure has not been developed with gvSIG, but the conversion system has been done using gvSIG, and that was transformed in STL format files, so that it could be interpreted by the printer. The use of gvSIG has been very important, as you have seen. From an initial point of view, we had nothing, and we decided to implement it in the master course. We should say that the University Master in Geospatial Technologies for Intelligent Management of Territory, Land Intelligent Management, includes different methods for data capture and making analysis, intelligent analysis of this data. Then here you have where gvSIG is going to have an important development in the next few years, the intelligent city and the intelligent territory, and the services based in location, geomarketing, the analysis and the modelization of natural processes, the management of catastrophes and emergencies, as also web spatial systems, and of course in the end of master project. We started this year to do that, and we hope that the students are going to respond to this. There are other master courses. Sorry. 2 minutes left. Some from an official character, and others which are directed to two issues: the quality of the geographical information, and we can have an important development here, and also cadastre, urban development, legal expert report. One of the objectives of geographic and geomatic grade was the use of open software in an integrated way in all the subjects. The reasons were to make available for our students an open software which is free, and with which they can carry out the practices and the end of grade projects without any restrictions, and they could also work out of the university facilities, at the same time introducing students in open and free software. Once the grade studies have been implemented, the following objective is the extension towards master courses. The software has been used in different subjects, as we have seen, different orientation, and the use depends on the subject, and in order to finish the benefits Well, I said that it was the availability of a free and open software, and in upper courses the possibilities of development. This is the most interesting thing, but this is not only a benefit for the students, but also for the teachers. The results have been highly satisfactory, not only for the teaching activities, but also for the application of this software to the research and transfer. I give you an example of the 5th level in which they have been used for cartography and a different program using FOSS platforms. We have the intention to lead that to teaching innovation projects, both for the subject of mapping orientation and also for other subjects. So I'll finish with this image, and thank you very much for your attention.